have to apologize for how I'm dressed. I just came from a Masons meeting. We meet once a month to plot to take over the world.
Yes.
The secret decoder rings are really cool, but mostly I just go because they have snacks. So my name is Rodney B., and I have 13 children. That part's not a joke.
Damn.
People ask me, well, why do you have 13 kids? I said, well, that's all we could fit in the van. Well, we had a few move out, so we got some spots open up. Now, 10 of my kids are adopted, and I'm quick to tell people that because I really don't want them to get the wrong idea. I mean, I live in Utah. I've got 13 children from 6 different women.
Yes.
And if you have adopted kids, some of those awkward childhood questions, they have different answers. My son came up, like, Daddy, where do babies come from? Louisiana. Now, my kids were born in 5 different countries. And I was thinking about getting them T-shirts. You know, made in China. Made in Haiti. Made in the U.S. That one costs more, is higher maintenance, and breaks down more often. Daddy, why won't he go out with me? Took my family on vacation this summer. And my friends at work said, wow, did you get all those kids in the van to go on vacation? I said, well, we left with 9, and we came back with 8. And all I'm going to say is that when Dad said it's a 5-minute bathroom stop, it's a 5-minute bathroom stop. Now, we went on vacation up to Washington, and we were up to there for my mother's wedding. My dad passed away a couple of years ago. Mom decided to get remarried. And she's 65, and her fiance is 70.
Woo.
And that was part of why I got the tuxedo. And I actually composed and performed a song for their wedding. Unfortunately, it didn't go quite the way that I had hoped. In hindsight, it was clearly a mistake to call it Twilight Love and not include any references to vampires or werewolves. It was a great wedding, though, and my mother asked me to walk her down the aisle, and I got to give her away. 5 weeks later, my stepfather gave her back. Yeah, he walked into my mother and he said, I'm sorry, the magic is gone. Like, after 5 weeks, it takes longer to break in a pair of shoes. And let's face it, the man is 70 years old. I'm pretty sure the magic went out of that wand a long time ago. Right now, people are thinking, wow, I thought he was going to be a clean comic when he started. So yeah, Mom's getting a divorce. And I have to admit that the family, we weren't really surprised. We had our doubts. This was her 6th wedding and his 7th wedding. So we kind of figured it wouldn't last, but we thought, you know, at their ages, it might last long enough. So while I was in Washington, I met a guy, and maybe you've met these type of people. He came up to me and he said he could show me how to make $50,000 a year in my spare time working from home. And I'm just really glad that he was selling illegal drugs and not multi-level marketing.
Yes.
You know, I shared that story with I'm going to call him a former acquaintance who's now an Amway distributor. And they said, well, nobody ever pulled a gun on me. I said, well, you haven't been to some of the pitch meetings I've been to. So having that many kids, obviously we have lots of Disney movies at our house. And it occurred to me that Bambi and Lion King both involve talking animals. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if Disney did a sequel where they combined the cast? And here's how I think it would go. Simba meets Bambi. And then Elton John sings about the circle of life. Simba eats Bambi.
Yeah.
Now my friend said, no, that would be way too traumatic for the little kids. And I said, Disney gave us a male character named Bambi. That to me is traumatic. The only positive thing about naming your son Bambi is if he grows up to become a drag queen, he doesn't have to change his name. So, I also, I notice a lot of my Mormon friends get really excited when those popular R-rated movies, you know, like Braveheart and Gladiator, when those get edited and rebroadcast on network TV. Now, they're not excited so that they can watch them. They're excited that they can finally admit to having seen them. You nervous laugh? Yeah, I saw it on cable. Got where I was. So I was in a minor car accident. Well, minor for me recently. I was driving our family's small car, the Chevy Suburban, and I got rear-ended by a Saturn. You know what happens to a Chevy Suburban that gets rear-ended by a Saturn? A dent in the bumper about that big. You know what happens to the Saturn? It's kind of like David versus Goliath, except in this case, Goliath was a girl, and she lost, and then she had to call her dad. So I'm standing on the sidewalk, and I'm looking at my Suburban, the dent in the bumper. I'm looking at this totaled Saturn, and I'm thinking, you know, that 14 miles per gallon is looking pretty good about that. And I know that the insurance company will just send me a check for the bumper because this is the third time it's happened. If it happens once more, I have to declare it to the IRS as a second income. But it did get me thinking about new cars. And, you know, the trend now is to the hybrids and the electric cars. And it also made me think about a mashup. Who is the most evil character in cinema? It's got to be Darth Vader, don't you think? Yeah. What's the most evil profession? So Darth Vader sells cars. So I'm not sure an electric engine is going to be powerful enough. The force is strong in this one. Well, you know, I got a lot of kids. We haul a lot of stuff around. Don't underestimate the power of the Chevy Volt. Well, I don't know. Trust your feelings. I feel like this car is overpriced and underpowered. I find your lack of faith disturbing. So he told me it was $40,000. I offered him $15,000, and he said what I knew he was going to say. I must consult with my master. He headed out one door. We went to head out the other door. The guard tried to stop us. So I said to the guard, these aren't the cars we're looking for. These aren't the cars they're looking for. We can go about our business. You can go about your business. Christmas is coming up. You guys got your Christmas shopping done? No. Nah, I mean. At my house, wreath gifting is really popular. And when my kids were little, that meant I got weird stuff for Christmas. Merry Christmas, Daddy. I got you a Barbie. Oh, thanks, sweetie. And I just figured out what I'm going to give you for your birthday next month. Now, I thought this year, though, I might just give my kids packages of batteries and include a card that says, toy not included.
Shady.
I started giving my kids an allowance recently, and I want to prepare them, you know, for real life and jobs and things. So I give my girls 20% less than I give my boys.
Oh. Hell yeah.
So what I said earlier was true. My kids are from a lot of different cultures and countries, and if your children have a different skin color than you do, that whole "I've got your nose" game really loses its impact. And if you have obviously adopted kids, people think they can just come up and ask you the most random personal questions. I was going through the grocery store line, and I had my son with me. He was about 6 months old. And the girl behind the cash register said, "What race is he?" "Human." "Oh, no. I mean, what nationality?" "American." "Thank you." See, I'm not real comfortable talking about my kids with total strangers or large crowds in clubs. So I have 3 birth children, 7 black children, and 3 Asian children. And people will come up to me and they will say, so which ones are adopted? I shouldn't be surprised. That's the same neighbor. When we adopted our first black child, he came over and he said, so you going to tell him he's adopted? I said, please, he's black. He's not blind. All right, thanks. You guys have been great. Enjoy the rest of the show. Give it up for Rodney B.